Here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jackson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
2 points, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. Now, I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
The drive by Giannis. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Winslow kicks to Morant. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Morant missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his...
Oh, what a play!
Watch it!
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And here they go. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Morant, guarded by Bledsoe. Now here's Morant. Inside, Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Hill looking around to the middle. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Hill.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Jones against Hill. And the basket by Jones. Hill left side. Misses from close range. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step as a basketball player? Because I know this is just the beginning. I haven't even reached my potential yet. I think I have a long way to go, and maybe one day I can be top 10 in all those things. I feel like I can do that.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Melton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
You know, I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
Count it. Melton's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Hill dishes to Ilyasova. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Anderson finds Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got the lead back up to 3 now for Memphis.
This offense just continues to impress.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Bledsoe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And the jam by Bledsoe.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Giannis throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Here's Valanciunas and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin.
And the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And here's Morant. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
The Grizzlies trail by 3 from 13. Goes back up, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Morant kicks to Winslow. 5 to shoot. Over Giannis. Not enough on that one as it misses. And those great veterans, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph had become a part of the fabric, Steve, of the Grizzlies franchise and the city of Memphis.
Tough to move on from that level of connection. All good things, though, have to end.
Now here's Morant, guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical. And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college. But boy, did he blow up.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Winslow. 1:05 left in the third. And the basket by Hill. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Anderson inside. He's guarded by Williams. Fires the three. And it's Morant missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shot's good by Williams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Hill.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Williams.
Defensively for Anderson, it's all about positioning. Does a good job there holding his ground.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The pass to Clark. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And the rejection by Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Dante DiVincenzo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins's message to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Valanciunas, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Outside for Bledsoe. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Bledsoe. Valanciunas against Lopez. No good from Valanciunas. Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Giannis, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Morant, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out. And they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Giannis.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.